Hi, today I want to show you my test result of the Transition LoRa for LTX-2.3. As you can see from the intro, it does help in certain situations. First of all, you need to go to the Hugging Face to download the LoRa. I will link this in the description. And there are some examples here. You can view it on this page. And the files is here. It's only 390 megabytes, and the workflow is basically first and last frame workflow. I'm using these 4 keyframes for my another tutorial. The only thing I have added is the LoRa here, Transition LoRa, and I did test with bypass the LoRa as well and then compare the results. For my first test, I was using an image. The man is sitting at the table drinking a beer, and then he is on the stage. So basically, I was trying to do a scene with 2 images, very different, and try to see the result. So on the left-hand side is with the LoRa. Okay, and now without the LoRa, I just turn off the sound. So you can see it's just somehow it walked backward and it looked a little bit weird, but it's still doing the right thing. So the LoRa is not doing much in this case. And I think the movement, maybe I was just lucky with this. So this looked a little bit weird, but doesn't mean anything. This video is 8 seconds long, and it seems there's no problem without the LoRa. And then I've got another test. I also try to use 2 images very different. The first image is a hand holding a black and white photo, and the last image will be a snowball fight. Basically, I want to see that there's any problem without the LoRa. So this is the one with the LoRa. Okay, that looks nice. And this one is 10 seconds long. Now let me try this without sound. This one is without LoRa. So it's also not bad. Then I think in this use case, even those first and last frame are totally different, you still can run it without LoRa. Then I try to do a scene with the subject morphing to another character. This one is the one you have seen in the intro. So with the LoRa. Okay, you can see it's morphing to the bear nicely. And this one here, it just cut to the bear. It's not good. So in this case, the LoRa does help. This clip is 7 seconds long. Then I tried another one with the same start image, with the same length of 7 seconds. So let me show you the one with the LoRa. So it's very nice. And now this one without LoRa. So actually you don't see any problem without LoRa. Then I thought, okay, let me try to make it shorter. This one is 7 seconds long. And now I make it shorter here. This one is only 5 seconds long. Let's have a look with LoRa first. Okay, no problem at all. Now I show you this one without the LoRa. And you can see AI is very tricky. Somehow it tries to use an object to hide the transition. Okay, based on my test result, so with the bear here, when the boy is turning to a bear, the subject is a lot different. So even with 7 seconds, the LoRa still help a lot. And with this one, the little boy turned into a teenager. The clip is long enough. There's no problem at all. Like 7 seconds, still good compared to the bear with the same 7 seconds. You need a LoRa to get the transition properly. And this one without LoRa is still good. But if the clip is not enough, the AI is so smart, use some object to hide the transition. So in that case, you can use the Transition LoRa. Okay, I think that's all about the Transition LoRa for LTX 2.3. There's no new workflow. Basically, you can use my 4 keyframes workflow from my previous LTX tutorial. It depends on your use case. As you have seen in my intro, it does help with the boy turning into a bear. So if you have any problem with the transition, just add the LoRa and try again. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Bye.
我要长大，我要长大。
There are more videos to watch, or you can subscribe and we'll never miss a future video.